fans are let down by Amy Duggar. I'm just as devout as Jim Bob, y'all. In recent years, Amy Duggar has attracted a ton of new followers. Contrary to the majority of Duggar's supporters, these individuals were not extreme religious fanatics. On the contrary, Amy was outspoken in her criticism of her disgraced cousin Josh Duggar and the abusive environment that allowed him to get away with so much for so long during the child pornography trial. The Duggar family had strictly adhered to a rule of silence regarding such issues for years, so Amy's surprising willingness to speak out won her a tremendous new following. Amy may have taken pleasure in criticizing Josh and her well-known uncle Jim Bob, but at the end of the day, she is still a Duggar. She still has some beliefs, which even the normal Fox News talking head would be hesitant to express on broadcast for fear of losing their non-extremist audience. When Amy said she supported the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, Amy's new admirers started to suspect that she is more conservative than they imagined. Making a video while at church. According to UK tabloid The Sun, one user complained that people were bragging about using a physical Bible instead of their phone. Even though I'm not a big religious person anymore, I condemn snapping pictures for social media in the church. Another person commented, "It seems terribly inappropriate. Can someone explain how bringing a Bible to a church service, which I think it is outdated? I assumed that was what you were expected to do." A third inquired. Her Bible would be written in Hebrew if she were really old school. Or Greek, added a fourth critic. The fact that Amy has remained a devout evangelical despite learning so much about her upbringing over the past 2 years has disappointed many people. After all, this is the same Amy who posts pictures of herself wearing skimpy swimwear and who recently admitted to keeping marijuana edibles in her refrigerator. Many followers believed and hoped that she had escaped the patriarchal and oppressive society that supports villains like Josh. But it appears that is not the case. Of course, Amy still gets a lot of praise for standing up to the strong men in her life. But based on what we can tell, she doesn't want to completely give up the beliefs that gave those individuals so much influence and allow them to act freely.